Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. And I am your Sunny Arches. Um, Happy New Year's to everyone. Happy 2022. And today we're going to do a reading for Scorpios for to check out to see what's you can expect to work on during this new year, based on the themes of love, career, and self, while taking a look at your overall energies for the year and ending our reading with two advice cards, our main part of the reading. And to do that, we're going to use what I like to call the arrow spread. And then we will have special messages for Scorpio men for the year for this new year of 2022, and a special message for ladies for this new year of 2022. And we're using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. Cannot find the box for it. It's somewhere. For the special messages for the men, we are using the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I will read the special messages um, for the specific card from the book because I'll give you my intuitive perspective and then I'll read from the book. It does give you the essence of the card and then the invitation itself. This is, ooh, beloved. You know what? Let's just take that. That might be something for this year for my Scorpios. There is a beloved. Aw, kindred spirits. From what I'm understanding, that little quick bit I read in that first sentence. For ladies, for the Scorpio ladies, a special message for this new year, we're going to use the Soulful Woman deck. Now, honestly, based on all the readings that I've done so far for the other signs, this has been working wonderfully. I really love these messages, not because I'm trying to make it all sunshine and rainbows here, but mainly because there's so much shit going on in the world and stuff that we're all dealing with. Um, it's just great to know that there's still some hope, some sort of positivity that can come out. Um, so far, so good with readings. Um, I am. I used to. Let me start that way. I used to be an avid perfume collector. I had a nice little collection going on, and then I stopped. Life happened, whatever, and I started picking it up again. So I thought that would be a great way to integrate my love for perfumes with my audience, because sometimes it's um, sometimes we want something a little different, and you never know what's out there. So it's a way of traveling the world too. I'm excited to see what else I'm gonna pick up along the way. So some shopping, yeah, shopping therapy will be in the cards for me this year. But for my water signs, I did it based on the elements, because my collection is small right now. Um, so I was inclined to pick this one specifically for my water signs. This is a Daisy Mark Jacobs. It's a very pretty scent. I love it. It reminds me of a baby powder. It reminds me of the Mr. Bubbles soap. And I smile as I say this because I love it when, being little. Um, Bath time was fun, especially when you got to add Mr. Bubbles to the bath and all those bubbles would appear. So it's sweet. It's a fun perfume, a little on the it's not very flowery, floral. It's not really meant to be floral. It's got again, it's almost like baby powder kind of smell, um, bubble gum, but very very light. It's fun, and so if you needed a recommendation for something new to change up your perfume a little bit, to add something new to the collection, that might be one. I always say get the samples, try it out first so you don't waste your money. Now, I've been saying I picked out another perfume that I thought would be great to have for this new year, and that is Clinique Happy. If you have it already, you know why I picked it. This is pretty awesome. If you don't have it, I definitely suggest that you go to check it out. Again, test it, sample it, see how you like it. But I love it. I'm even gonna spray a little bit. I saged, trust me, I saged already. So when you're when if you use white sage, my ancestry is of native descent. Okay, so we do use sage. We do use other ways of clearing, but right now I'm not very well versed in it, so I use the white sage um, to clear energies. The thing with sage is that it clears all energies, good and bad. So I spray the Clinique Happy because it's good energies. We want to add something positive to the air, but also it's very refreshing, inviting, I think, and it's kind of like a happy a happy scent. It's somewhat flowery, floral. It has this floral scent, but it's not meant to be overpowering. It's not meant to be so flowery. It's just it's flowery, but it on a very light level. For me, light. Um, it's refreshing, kind of crisp, I would say a little bit. So I thought that would be a good one to add to the collection as well. For men, I just had a conversation not too long ago with a friend of mine. Yes, a male friend of mine, and he uses this one cologne. I don't remember the name of it, but it's from Zara. If you're familiar with the clothing store, the clothing brand, they do have a perfume and cologne collection. So check those out. I really it's a little like kind of reminds me of Ralph Lauren a little bit, the Ralph Lauren clones. But again, it's very refreshing, very kind of like invigorating. It's not musky. It's not like you know your the traditional tobacco and woodsy. It's not that. It's almost like oceanic, like you know, beachy vibes, right? Without the beach. I don't know how else to explain it. So sorry about all that. A couple of things too before we get started. So sorry. And you know what? I'm gonna start shuffling. I'm gonna move these out the way because we're gonna get these cards out. Oh my gosh, so sorry. Um, for my Scorpios for this new year, 2022. Ooh, okay. Um, Dang, what was I saying? Oh, I do read from the sun sign perspective just because I want it to be clear. I want you to be clear as to whether or not this message is for you. And if it resonates, great. Please feel free to share, leave a comment down below. Um, Really quick. That was the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords and Six of Wands that popped out. All right, so you're moving on to victory, success, recognition, whatever you're dealing with. And if it's those negative thoughts, get those negative thoughts out of your head. Why is it coming out so different for you, Scorpios? These cards are talking. Look, Knight of Rods and Judgment. You rushing to make a choice. You're making a decision. All right, I don't blame you. You're tired of it. That's okay. So I'm gonna take it as all right. That's it. Go into this. Pretty deep. That went pretty far down the pile. Before I forget, overall and underall. Um, Even though I read for the sun sign from the sun sign perspective, you are welcome to check out your moon, rising, Venus, or any other part of your natal chart that is of interest to you. Um, and it'll just give you a clearer and better picture of what you can expect for the purpose of this reading for this new year. Okay. And this is in general. Keep in mind that this is your life. You are the one who is living it. So you need to make the best choices, best decisions that benefit you the most. Okay. And my intention is simply just to guide you into that direction and to help you to maybe see a little more clearly, um, kind of like light the way, point the way for you. Because in the end, you're the one who has to put in that work and put in that effort. I just wanted to try to make it as simple as possible for you because why make life any more complicated than what it is, you know? Special messages for my Scorpio men for this new year, 2022. Um, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, of course. And if you are interested in personal readings, I am open. Whoa, I am open for personal readings. All right. And this is for Scorpio men. I am open for personal readings. Check out the About tab on my page for my channel. And wrong deck. There we go. And you'll see all the information in there. Okay. Um, so just looking for special messages for Scorpio women for this new year of 2022. I will say that these two oracle decks that I'm using, uh, they are on the large size. So if you're interested in getting them, if you don't already have it in your collection, okay, you're more than welcome to. Just keep in mind that they are on the big side. So like the Soulful Woman guidance cards, like here's my hand, and it just like takes over. And even the Mystical Shaman, these are a little bit easier to maneuver, to manipulate, when shuffling and all. Um, but yeah, they are a bit on the large side, but they're fine. They're great cards too. Great, definitely great. All right, so let's take a look at your overall underall energies. We have, wow, yes, 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 yes. Ten of Pentacles and Two of Wands. So this is why you were rushing. Um, what were you rushing towards? I couldn't remember, but you were moving towards success and victory, and you're moving into what it is that you want. And that's, what do you want? You want what I call the happily ever after part two. Okay. Um, and for me, that's what the Ten of Pentacles represents, because the Ten of Cups is happily ever after the end, Cinderella style, right? And then Ten of Pentacles is happily ever after the end, Cinderella style, the sequel. Okay. What happened once she married the prince and um, moved into the castle. So this is that part. That basically life in the home with family, career, um, finances, and hopefully even health are exactly um, what you're achieving, what you have or are going to have. Because it's a new year, this is what you are looking to achieve. And to do that, you are doing that by taking action, or picking, deciding what is the best action to take towards a decision that you've already made. You've already made a decision, right? That's, for me, the Two of Wands is, yes, we're making a decision, but you already made it. You already know what you want. It's just a matter of taking action in that direction. So it's not just about making a decision, it's about what action are you going to take now? What's the best way to get started on that, right? And that's what that is. But I do want to caution you, because the character is facing to the left. And when I'm reading cards, anytime a character is facing to the left, to me, that's almost like you're looking at the past. So you may be looking at the past so you don't make the same mistakes again. So if you do reflect on your past, I would say reflect on it, but take the lessons that you may have learned from it and move forward, okay, in order to get to where you want to be. So overall, this is what you want. You want happily ever after the end part two, but it's going to be based on the actions that you take now to make this happen. Let's take a look at the area in love and see how that works out. Here we go. We saw Six of Wands and uh, um, Six of Swords and Six of Wands. So when it comes to love, you're moving. Chariot is a sign of Cancer. Yeah, yeah. So Scorpio, so it's very interesting. I just did the Cancer reading too, but I saged the heck out of the card, so I don't know. So Scorpio, what do I want to say based on this when it comes to love? You have a choice to make. You have a choice between two people. You have a choice of a direction you want to go in with when it comes to love. You're going to be successful. It's just a matter of making that decision. You may have to choose between two people who you feel may be very close to you, like you may not close to you, that you may have. What I mean is, you may have a close connection with, which is why they may feel so close to you. They may be kindred spirits, and I use the term kindred spirits because I like to leave the label of what the actual type of relationship you have with with those in your life up to you. Okay. Not everybody's in a twin flame connection. Not everybody is with a soulmate. Not everybody is a karmic. And sometimes we just don't know what the heck it is. We just say, hey, lessons learned, and we all move on. Right. But it's a choice of what you want to go with when it comes to love, and it's just a reflection of your overall and underall energy. So all of this is going to be intertwined, I can tell already. um Sorry, and he has, I believe, what is the sun there, so it's a whole new beginning. So yeah, you're gonna have to make a choice between two people, and you have to do that by really deciding who's really there for you for your higher interest, who's really on the same page with you, who is really so many things, who's really going to be there for you, who's really loyal to you, who is understanding and accepting of you, who's on the same vibe, everything. Who is truly and wholeheartedly connected to you, Scorpios. That's what you want to that that's a decision that you have to make. And I think that you need to keep in mind all aspects of yourself because it's important that they reflect the same, or that they have similar, if not the same, um, beliefs as you do. The spiritual side is also important. Um, You want to make sure all of that is together. I don't see any air just yet, so there may be a need to plan things out if we don't see air. Okay, make sure you um, think things through, communicate effectively, right? Really get your ideas out there. That's very important. All right, let's take a look at career. Ooh, you are taking a break. You need a break. You need a time to meditate, to disconnect from the world, and um, maybe you just need a vacation. You may not be feeling too well either, Scorpios. I guess because of the chariot, I really got cancer stuck in my head. You could be dealing with a cancer. Um, I hope you're not competing with a cancer. Not because it's a bad thing. It's just, there's just so much going on. Uh, I mean, you have cancer there, so it may be, you may be dealing with a cancer, right? That could be the other thing. But you at this moment, you need a mental break. You need to give yourself the rest that you need. Let your body rest. Just let yourself rest. Just let it go. Take a break. It's okay. Because even if you're not there, let's say you let's say they let's say you decide to move on because an even better uh, offer was given to you, right? And in the field that you're in, and you take it. Guess what? They may be scrambling, but they're gonna find somebody to cover you, to replace you, to do what you do. So take a break. You need a breather. You need to give yourself a mental break. You need to take care of yourself because you're going to burn out. This is like at this point you're pretty much mentally burnt out because you have so many things coming at you, so many worries and concerns related to work. And it's okay. You're going to be fine. Everything's going to be okay. You just need to give yourself a break. Just know that it's okay. It's okay. Let's take a look at yourself, what you're going to be working on. There you go. You need to work on your being emotionally whole, emotionally self fulfilled. And if you are a spiritual practitioner, there is also that need to be um, aligned with your spiritual team, right? And spiritual team, I mean, with your how you resonate with our creator, with the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, right? The angels, archangels, saints, however it is. I don't care if it's based on religion or based on spiritual beliefs and practices. Whatever it is you who has to make sure that you get yourself together emotionally and spiritually so you can achieve this 10 of cups. Okay, because remember, the best thing to do is to give yourself all of that love and attention before you're able to go and give it to everyone else. You would like for it to be with another person, right? Possibly a Cancer. We got fire, we have earth, and we have air. I don't really think it's an air sign because you need a break. But that is important too. That is the goal that you're looking for. You really want the happily ever after, the end, Cinderella style in the first movie, right? You want your prince, what is it, Prince Eric? Your Prince Charming, whoever, you want your handsome prince to come and sweep you off your feet and take you away to his castle, and that's a beautiful thing. um but it's going to I don't you taking a break, but in the end it's going to require some thought, maybe putting those ideas down into words on paper, creating some sort of plan, some maybe using a planner that might help, a goal, no, a vision board, whatever, wherever you need to, a journal to write down your goals in, so you can slowly, check them off as you achieve them. Let's take a look at your advice cards. We have Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. So, advice: take it slow. Don't rush into anything. Keep yourself grounded. And you have the Magician. So all of these things that you want, you are making come true. You have all the tools and the abilities to bring these into physical fruition, to actually make it all happen. It's just, again, I don't really see much air. The air that we do see is here. The Magician, even then, well, the Magician is considered a Gemini card, right? Um, but it has all four elements. So you have tool. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Yes, Gemini is the sign of the card of the magician. Um, so that is a strong air sign. I think a lot of the issues that you have, based on what the cards are, they're not major. They're all obstacles and challenges, absolutely, but it's minor. It's not something you can't get over. So you have the ability to do it. You have the ability to make this all come true. You just have to make sure that you go slow and don't rush anything, because you need to pay attention to the details in order to um, make it successful. All right, Scorpios. So that was the main part of our spread. Let's take a look at the special messages for Scorpio men for this new year. We have the lower world, the hunter, and the upper worlds. So it's a matter of balancing yourself and getting yourself grounded. The hunter, you're out there, you're trying to get all that you want, right? Again, go slow, because you do have the tools and the ability to get what it is that you want, right? It's a matter of how you're going to do it. How are you hunting for it? Even to go hunting, you need some sort of a game plan. You need strategy. Um, so just keeping that in mind, you have lower world and you have the upper world. This could kind of be like earth energies, air energies, maybe, and even spiritual energies too, right? So all of that is very important. Um, there may be with the lower worlds, it's so dark, so there may be some lower energies and vibrations that you need to overcome as well. Excuse me. But let's take a look at the book and see what messages the cards actually say. Let's go to number 31, the lower world. We're gonna go for this. I'm trying to see if I can do this quick, if I can find it. All right, the essence of the card. The lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and true and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. The invitation. It is time to unearth your hidden treasures, sorry. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden even from yourself. It is time to honor your past and recast your life as a heroic quest. As you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors. So remember again that grounding, connecting with your higher self, connecting spiritually, right? All of that is was already said, and I did say, you may be in some lower energies, some lower vibes. It's time to overcome it, come out of that. Um, as you journey to the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors, their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they lived, and the way they died will become blessings. Let's take a look at the hunter number 27. That is the essence is that before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, the good kill. He is a master tracker who knows which path to follow to find success. Remember, that is the underall energy. What actions are you going to take to do that? But you need a plan, you need a strategy. The invitation. Rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in. To reach your destination, you need to follow the tracks left by spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all your senses, including your common sense. So again, being connected, you have the tools and ability. It's a matter of going slow, not rushing things, because you want to make sure that you make the right decisions, you take the correct actions, and you reach your goal in the end, giving yourself a break wherever necessary. And last but not least, the upper world, the essence, angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is a place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become. Discover your great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It is also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. The upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self, clear distractions so that you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. Remember, you are where you need to be. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is, in fact, the irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in two small jumps. Wow, very interesting. So again, it's just closing up everything that's I've already said, but it's just giving you an idea that basically, as you get yourself more in tuned with your higher self, that you become, continue to strengthen that bond between you and your spiritual team and your intuition. Okay, you're going to be able to achieve the all of your goals. You achieve the goals and be successful, and that you do have the abilities. That's what's going to help you to obtain that 10 of pentacles, right? That that's going to and it's all based on what actions you take um for the decisions that you finally make. Okay, you made a decision, now what are you going to do about it? And again, it does require some sort of planning, some thought about it, okay? And Scorpio men, and you know, you're going to receive the messages from your ancestors and your spirit guides and all, right? But it's to help to guide you, just like I'm here trying to guide you, help you to see a little bit clearer, right? In the end, you have to make the final decisions. You're creating your own path at this point. They're just going to guide you to help you stay on the right path, to make sure that you are aligned with what is meant for you. Let's take a look at Scorpio ladies. What messages do we have for you for this new special messages for this new year? We have Soul's Truth, Creative Cocooning, Uniquely Myself, Time of Fallow, and Inner Guidance System. As Soul's Truth, I listen to my soul's simple truth and allow my life to unfold naturally. So, definitely going within, taking that time and listening to your intuition, really getting in tuned and following your intuition is very important for you this year. Creative cocooning is a freedom I give myself. I create a safe nest for peace, healing, and calm. And again, remember with the Ten of Cups, I did say it could be for self, and that's important too. Uniquely myself. I trust who I am is perfect for my unique journey and soul path. And yes, this is definitely a very unique journey and soul path. And it's going to guide you to the next step each and every time. Time of fallow, creative manifestation occurs more easily when I have nurtured myself and honored my time of fallow. I take it as time of grounding, time of reconnecting. And last but not least, inner guidance system. The best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. So that pretty sums up everything. It's just a matter of what actions you're going to take. I think for the Scorpio ladies, this is more of a individual, spiritual and individual level and aspects in your life than the Scorpio men. The Scorpio men, it's more of more physical, more in the the reality that we're living in. Not that our spiritual path is not connected to our reality. It's just you're about being more in tune with who you are, um, accepting, acknowledging, and loving your gifts and abilities and your intuition, being cognizant and appreciative of your spiritual team as well, because all of that is going to guide you to what you want to obtain in the end. So, to all my Scorpios, I wish you nothing but the best in this new year of 2022. Um, it looks like you're going to have a great year. There are some challenges and some obstacles, but you got this. Everything is going to be okay in the end, hopefully. And I truly and genuinely appreciate this opportunity to read for you. So until we read again, goodbye for now. Bye.